Well, hello there, friends. It's lovely to have you with me today. You know, as the years go by, I find myself thinking more about time, how it flows, how it changes things. Maybe you felt that too, that sense of watching seasons turn. Perhaps noticing how your own energy shifts, or how the world around you evolves. It's natural, isn't it? This dance with time. But what if I told you deep in the oceans and hidden in quiet corners of our planet, there are creatures for whom time seems different. Creatures that measure their lives not in decades, but in centuries. Some that might even hold secrets to defying aging itself. That's the journey we're starting today. A journey into the remarkable world of animals that truly defy time. We're going to meet 5 extraordinary animals, not just long-lived, but truly ancient by our human standards. And as we learn about them, we won't just be sharing fascinating facts. We'll uncover the surprising secrets behind their incredible longevity. Secrets that science is only just beginning to understand. Secrets hidden in their biology, their environment, their very way of life. These aren't science fiction tales. These are real, living wonders, sharing our planet right now. Think of it as sitting down with nature's wisest elders and listening to their stories. Let's dive into the deep, cold waters of the North Atlantic first. Imagine a place of near-permanent twilight, frigid temperatures, and crushing pressure. Not exactly a retirement paradise, you might think. But here, gliding silently through, the gloom lives our first marvel, the Greenland shark. Now picture a shark. You might think of speed, power, sharp teeth. The Greenland shark is different. It moves with an almost meditative slowness. It grows incredibly gradually, maybe just 1 centimeter a year. For a very, very long time, scientists could only guess at how old these shadowy giants might be. They knew they lived a long time, but the true scale, it's breathtaking. Researchers discovered a way to peer into their timeline not by counting rings like a tree, but by analyzing the lens of their eye. And what they found was astonishing. Many of these sharks are well over 200 years old. Some of the largest, they could be pushing 500 years old. Let that sink in for a moment. Shark swimming today might have been born when Shakespeare was still writing plays, when the Mayflower hadn't yet sailed. They're quite possibly the longest living vertebrates. Animals with backbones on our entire planet. So what's their secret? How do they achieve such biblical lifespans in such a harsh environment? It boils down to 2 remarkable adaptations. Gifts from the very cold that surrounds them. Secret number 1, the power of slow. Everything about the Greenland shark is slow. Its metabolism, that's the engine of life, burning fuel for energy, runs at a glacial pace. This incredibly slow burn rate means less wear and tear on their cells over time. Think of it like driving a car constantly in first gear. The engine isn't revving high, it's not straining, it's just gently cruising. This minimizes the internal damage that usually accumulates as we age. Secret number 2, nature's refrigerator. That icy water isn't just a challenge, it's a key ally. The cold temperature itself acts like a natural preservative. The chemical reactions that cause aging and cellular damage simply happen much, much slower in the cold. It's like putting the shark's entire body into a state of slow motion. So their environment, combined with their innate biology of extreme slowness, creates a perfect recipe for extreme longevity. It makes you think, doesn't it? Well, we can't live in the Arctic depths. There might be something valuable in the idea of a slower, less stressful pace of life. Finding our own calm waters, perhaps. Now, let's rise from those dark depths towards the sunlit waters near the surface. To meet a creature that's tiny in size but truly staggering in its relationship with time, the immortal jellyfish, its scientific name, Tortopsis dohrnii, is quite a mouthful, but its claim to fame is simple and almost unbelievable. It has the potential to be biologically immortal. Unlike the massive Greenland shark, this jellyfish is barely the size of your pinky fingernail. It looks delicate, almost ephemeral, but don't let its size fool you. Its secret isn't about enduring centuries unchanged. It's about hitting the ultimate reset button. When faced with stress, injury, starvation, the simple wear and tear of aging, this incredible jellyfish doesn't just give up. It undergoes a process called transdifferentiation. Now, that's a big word, but the concept is fascinating. Essentially, its adult cells transform. They revert back to their earliest, youngest state.
What?
The jellyfish melts down, quite literally, into a blob of cells. Then, from that blob, it starts its life cycle all over again. It becomes a polyp again, the baby stage, attached to a rock or shell. From there, it buds off and grows into a brand new young jellyfish. It's like an adult butterfly turning back into a caterpillar and starting its metamorphosis anew. Secret number 3, cellular rebirth. This is the immortal jellyfish's astonishing trick. It bypasses death by aging entirely by reverting its cells to a youthful disease. Pluripotent state, cells that can turn into any other type of cell needed. It's a complete biological do-over. Now, it's important to remember that immortal here doesn't mean invincible. It can still be eaten, get sick, or succumb to environmental disasters. But left undisturbed, they could potentially cycle through this rebirth process indefinitely. They challenge our very definition of aging and lifespan. While our own human cells can't perform this magical reset, though wouldn't that be something? Scientists are intensely studying Toratopsis. Understanding how its cells manage this transformation could unlock profound insights into human cell regeneration, wound healing, and perhaps even ways to combat age-related diseases. It's a tiny beacon of hope from the sea, showing us that nature holds possibilities we're only beginning to dream of. It whispers that maybe, just maybe, aging isn't an inevitable one-way street in all living things. Isn't it remarkable? Here we have two creatures, worlds apart in size, habitat, and biology, the ancient, slow-moving giant of the deep and the tiny, shape-shifting marvel near the surface. One masters time through profound slowness and the preservative power of cold. The other cheats time entirely by hitting the ultimate reset button. They show us that nature's solutions to longevity are as diverse and ingenious as life itself. It fills me with such awe, this resilience, this enduring spark. And you know what's truly wonderful? Our exploration of nature's time defiers is only just beginning. There are more astonishing creatures out there, ones that carry their history in their shells, sing songs passed down through centuries, or simply outlive everything around them by sheer, steady persistence. Each has its own unique story, its own special secret woven into the fabric of its long, long life. So let's take a moment to reflect on these first two ancient voyagers. The Greenland shark, a testament to the power of slowness and environment. The immortal jellyfish, a master of cellular rebirth. They remind us that life, in its infinite variety, finds incredible ways to persist, to endure, to stretch the boundaries of what seems possible. They offer not just wonder, but perhaps a gentle nudge to appreciate the time we have, to find our own calm, and to marvel at the sheer tenacity of life on this beautiful planet. And there are still more remarkable stories of longevity waiting just around the bend.